Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 28 of our FTB OceanBlock Let's Play series, where today we are popping into the end just for some chorus fruit, not fighting the dragon, and getting started with Mekanism. So let's get started. So for today, I think, as we discussed last episode, I want to dive into the end just to see what it's like. You know, the Nether didn't really surprise me. I kind of guessed how the Nether was going to be a giant lava lake. But what could the end be? Like a giant end lake? That would just be void, which is what the end basically is already, is just it's void everywhere and then some platforms. So I have a feeling the end is going to be standard end and not changed, but I could be absolutely wrong. We'll find out. Before we do so, though, I want to point out that I did go ahead and add lava to our thing in here. And I want to just show y'all, I had to do the same setup that I did here with our water for the lava. Mainly because we're using lava for power gen, and I tried it without, and it was not able to keep up. So we have a lava, we have it being piped out from there into our buffer, and then, you know, being pulled out from there into our ender tank. And we're maintaining and we're backstuffing, and I believe we're even backstuffing into this tank here. Yes, so this has already got 1,000 buckets, plus we have buckets here, plus we have 1,000 buckets in the thing. So we're flush on lava. We don't have to worry about lava. We're not going to run out of lava anytime soon. And it is on my to-do list to get rid of this at some point. I do have upgrades in all of these, so we have the upgrades tossed into them, so they're running. And I mean, it's not doing terribly. Like we're maintaining power, but I want to start diving into Mekanism, and I think I want to go and started setting up with the Mekanism gas burning generator, because I've actually never used it before, at least in a playthrough or a let's play on this channel. And we did lava in all the mod 6, so you know it's not super duper different. And I want to use Mekanism, because in the past I've used power for reactors and everything, but with the gas burning generator being in here, and unlike Enigmatica 6, it has not been nerfed with its power gen capabilities. I think we're gonna try it out. I'd also like to change, instead of this stone bricks, do something else for our portals, but I'm not entirely sure. Like I was thinking like a pedestal on each side to hold it up so it looks like, let's see, pedestal. Yeah, most of this is like better end pedestal or then extended crafting, which requires like stuff that I don't have. So let's see, what does this look like if I just, instead of this, and we did a pedestal here, so it looks like it's like, holding up this beautiful painting. I like it better than just the stone, so I think that is definitely the way we're gonna go. Let's grab 2 more of those. Bam and bam, and the stone is fine. You know what would be cool is to do like, oh yeah, let's do this. Let's get netherrack. Let's get it themed. What do y'all think about theming our portal? Wrong button. Let's do you. Nope. Okay, yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. I meant to shift click. Give me that back. Shift click, bam, bam. And then, bam. And then we can put our painting here, and then it's themed. So it's like, cool. And where there's only 2 paintings. So last episode, or yeah, maybe the episode before, I talked about how it was annoying that this is 4 spaces. It's 4 blocks long for the painting. But it actually works out putting it on this platform, because we can keep a 1 space gap. It's 4, 1 space gap, and it's 4, and that equals 9. And that is an odd number. And odd numbers in Minecraft are our friend, because it is symmetrical and we like symmetry. Now this, I would want to do end stone, but I don't have any end stone, so I kind of can't. But let's see. Okay. I think we need to come down here to this area, because we're going to have to make a painting. And in order to make this painting, we're going to need low temperature. So we need to swap-a-rooney these 2. So you, and then you. And then what do we need? We should have, okay, we have Eye of Ender, and we should be able to get Ender Pearls, and we can make a painting. I think we need 4 Eyes of Ender. Was that the number? And then Ender Pearls. I like this. This is much easier than doing a stronghold. Get out of here. Like, go away. Go away. Just run away. Leave me alone. Get off of me. I don't want to see you anymore. Why does it seem like we do more damage the more we swing? Because I was not one-shotting these guys the first time, and now we are. It feels like this does more damage the more things I hit. Just anecdotal. Notice that. So let's go ahead and get our end painting, and that's going to finish up, and we can put all this junk that we got away. Netherrack can go away. We need that. And we're good to go with the end painting, and we have a quest for the end painting, which gets us a greater band of aura. I have been wanting something like this. Let's get a ring. Yes, I have been wanting this because we can generate aura. We can generate mana just by breathing, living in the air, breathing. I'm pretty sure that's what the greater band of aura does, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the one that does the thing. And then with Botania, if we were to ever get a sash or something like that, we could actually use. But that would mean we could use the Rod of the Highlands if we wanted to, or the Ring of the Mantle, but we really don't need to. But yeah, I guess it's kind of... I wanted this because I wanted to get like a mana tablet or something similar and then get to a sash. But, you know, we can run very, very fast. So I guess I don't really need the sash anymore. But anyway, so there's our painting. There is the end. And I'm just curious to know what this is like. Really, I'm here for endstone. I want endstone. And making it is possible with the glowstone and the whole thing, but it's a pain. We got to provide lava, which we have, but I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to keep doing it that way. I also need chorus fruit. That's also what we're here for. So let's make sure we're good to go. We have our battery. Yep, we're good there. Backpack, jetpack is good. What is the cost of upgrading this thing? I'm just curious to know, like, what does it do for me to upgrade this to higher tiers? Should we do that before we go in? Let's go ahead and do it. Am I stalling for suspense purposes? Maybe. Did I need to fly down here to upgrade anything? Absolutely not. Did I anyway? Yes, because I forgot that I didn't need to. Okay, so gold thruster. No, not you. We need diamond thrusters, which is going to require 2 ferni. Yes, that is the plural form of furnace. I do not know why I could not say that. And then shabam. And then there's you. And again, we're going to lose all of our power, but that's okay. And then to upgrade you to the diamond tier, I would love for you to like stop. Stop filling up with power because you're just literally going to get replaced here in a second. So we need netherite thrusters, which is going to be this. And then you are going to be, well, okay, so you're going to make the one, but then you're going to have to craft all the other stuff. Bam. And then request. Good thing I made those netherite seeds, right? And a netherite jetpack. Now, can you be upgraded at all? I think netherite's the top tier. We can give it armor if we wanted to, but it's on our backpack slot, so it really doesn't matter. Since we have a dedicated jetpack slot in this pack, which is absolutely fantastic, to be honest with you. But like, yeah, that gives us, we do have much better vertical speed. Also gives us the ability, oh, we're not falling. Our hover is significantly better. It's a slight down. You see it? We're slowly going down. But this will make building so much easier. I wish this was the jetpack mod that had variable speeds so I could slow the jetpack down. That would make it just more like creative flight. And maybe it's a config option. And if so, I will look into it. But yeah, we're charging up. We're probably draining this battery. This thing's probably drained. Oh my goodness. You are, yeah, look, disable limit. Just do whatever you can, but it's charging at 10,000 RF every chance that it possibly can. So we're doing okay. Anyway, we have 21% battery in this thing, which is going to get me 4 million RF. We're limited right now, I'm pretty sure, by, well, our battery's trying to charge, and then it's trying to charge the jetpack. So like if we did the battery, yeah, look how much slower it goes. Bam. Anyway, let's jump in. Let's see what happens. Are we ready to not fight the dragon, to just go in? And if we go in and it is changed and we can't get to a end island, we'll just slash home. I'm not ready to fight the dragon yet. I don't know if I would survive. Yeah, anyway, let's go. I love these paintings, though. They're like Mario, if from Super Mario 64. Okay, we're up. And as predicted, the end is the end. So theoretically, if I were to just fly out this direction, we should run into some end islands without having to kill the dragon. Correct? Is that a fair assessment? Hey, hey. There is a end thing. Since I'm here. Oh, look, there we go. Oh, I beat World Gen is what the issue was. I'm just going to grab all of this end stone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Check that out. Now we got a bunch of end stone. That's an issue. What is going on back home? Oh, wait, there is. It does look like there's a liquid. What is this? There's water here. What is that? There's water here in the end. This is an ocean. Oh, I didn't even notice. I flew right over it. Okay, what we're looking for is chorus fruit and a very concerning problem we have going on. Oh, I know what the issue is. Let's go home. The issue is we're out of power. This thing is just draining all of our power. Can we like stop that? We have completely run out of power, so our system has nowhere to put anything because we're just out. I just want to cycle it real quick. Yeah, basically I have to wait until this backpack fills up. It's almost there. By almost there, it's halfway there. Energy cell. This one is you're outputting at 2500, which is your max. So yeah, we're charging at 2500. Oh man, we have made a mess, folks. Upgrading this backpack or this thing was not a good idea. What we could do is disable charging of my curio slot, and then it'll start filling everything back up, and everything should start working again. We have enough power in here for now, though it does actually drain very quickly. But we could put this like in our hotbar, and this will charge, and then it'll charge that, but it'll be much slower. I think that's okay. I think we can let that happen, and it'll just charge it much slower. Yeah, I guess that was a dumb mistake. 400,000 RF inside of this backpack, 20 million inside of this jetpack. That's a big difference. But now we should be okay, and we shouldn't run out of power again, which means our ender pouch should have processed everything. Okay, cool. Let's head back. And straight up, you know what? You know what I should have done was mined in a 3x3. I did set that up. Okay, so again, let's just head straight this way. And what I should start getting into is like RF tools for a teleporter. So we could just teleport between these places, and then I wouldn't actually need the portals anymore, but that's okay. All right, we are back. So this is from Better End Forge edition specifically, because we are on Forge. So this is what all these biomes are for. I like that there's water here. I wonder, like, is chorus fruit, or is this just literally... I mean, I see stars. I don't see anything down here. I think this is literally just water. And it's just falling into the void forever. That is a lot of water. That's a lot of source blocks of water. Just saying. That's crazy. Looking for chorus fruit. That's what I am over here for. This is from Better End Forge. This is a teleporter that you can remake. And if you do, it'll put you out into the overworld, just like the nether portals do, which is pretty cool. I did not mean to look at you. I apologize. Here, come into the water. I'm not used to not having end veil on my helmets because I put that on every helmet. Okay, well, you can't get to me anyway. Thalassium ore. Just go away. Just leave me alone. Okay, get over here. Bro, where'd you go? I need to get that trinket that stops Enderman from teleporting. Okay, cool. So that was Thalassium ore. We have Draconium. Yes, Draconium we're gonna want. And we need to get into Mekanism so we can actually mine this stuff up much easier. I think that would be a great plan for the future. But anyway, just looking for chorus fruit. That's all. We have these cool little islands. Like, look, this one is weird. There's like a gap, and then another gap, and then we have like a cave. This is kind of cool looking. Smaragdant crystal. The beacons of Middenmar have been lit. Finding the orcs of Smargenrog. Anyway. Let's go. Chorus fruit. Please tell me there's chorus fruit here because, again, I only have chorus plant available to me when I'm sifting this stuff, and I don't want to deal with chorus plant because it's not what I want. These aura crystal blocks look so cool. You can build with those too. You can break them if you so desire. They're also used in the crafting of the stuff for better end forge. I think we're losing power in our jetpack slowly, aren't we? I think we started this adventure with 71% and we're now down to 64. I'm flying faster than WorldGen can keep up, which is always fun. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is fly around until we find some chorus fruit, hopefully. Hopefully we find chorus fruit, because it would be absolutely terrible if we didn't. But yeah, I'll be back. If I find anything cool and interesting, I'll, jump back in and let y'all know. And what do you know? Like 10 seconds after I stopped recording, I found what I was looking for. So we need to just pop you and then just break the whole thing. And then pop you. Is it faster with an axe? Yeah, it kind of is. Now I'm trying to remember, what did we need this for again? I don't quite remember 100% why am I trying to find this chorus plant that I wanted to jump into the end to get it. I'll have to look in did I bookmark what it was I wanted? I don't remember. But we're just going to grab all of this. Now I'm going to plant this in a botany pot, of course. So I don't even really need to do this, but this will give us a little extra for some crafting. Because, I remember what it was. It was the, whatever needed the opinium core. Something needed the experience opinium core for us to upgrade it to the max. I don't know what that was. And there's a bunch more course fruit over there if we ever happen to need it, but I don't think we will. Okay, so that is the diving into the end for this episode to at least get us our course fruit. So what we can do is go ahead and grab ourselves a hopper botany pot and some endstone, because I'm going to assume you have to plant chorus flower on endstone, like fair assessment. It gives it a minute timer, and it's the only thing you can use. Are you kidding me? Really? A chest, and that should be good for what we need here. Okay, so, and then we can put this down. So, again, remember, I wish I could slow this jetpack down just a bit. It's just a little too fast. Not what I intended. Honestly, we could put it here because we're not using that anymore. That was where our sugarcane was growing, but that's okay. Chorus flower. And then a pipe. And a... Where is my pipe wrench? There. And then we just got to go pop into here and add it to our drawer, since we're going to have, it's going to be producing infinite amount of these. So we can just go do this, and then bam, we're good to go. I'm going to put, do we have draconium dust in here at all? No. We're going to put it in here. I'm going to imagine we're going to need a lot of draconium dust, so we can just add it in there. And yeah, I think that's good. Now, question for you guys in the YouTube landia: is there a cap on how many drawers you can put on? I have filled this up before and never had an issue, but I was reading somewhere that there's a cap of 30 drawers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already have over 30 drawers, so I'm going to determine that is a lie. But maybe it causes additional lag if you have more than 30 drawers. I don't know, but somebody let me know. Anyway, so what was it that we were wanting this for again? We needed the chorus fruit so I can make something. It was to make this. What did I need this for? What did I need this for? The experience. That's what it was. I wanted to upgrade our armor. Yeah, that's what it was for. So I need to get 4 of these. Yes, so we need 4 experience opinium cores. That way we can get better armor. Oh my. Are you kidding me? What? It requires that much stuff? Are you, what? Oh, I guess it does, because each of these needs 4, right? And then each of these needs 4, which means we need a total of 16 total emerald cores. And we need a total of freaking, what, 64 netherite ones, I guess. Oh, so I mean, I guess it makes sense that this armor is so much better. Like, it's double all the stats and then some too. So that's end game. That is late game for that. All right, cool. I was also told that this 8x compressed experience pearl gets you like 6,000 levels if you were to eat this, or maybe you have to break it down into the individual ones and eat it. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. But we got draconium dust, so we can go ahead and collect that reward, which got us blazing crystal seeds. That's actually not too bad. That's going to be pretty dang good when we get into power. But before we get into power, we need to get into Mekanism. I wanted to look at the end game here. Like, we have singularities, so I want to see, like, is there anything that I should really start? Yeah, blazing capacitor. See, we need to get those blazing seeds planted, because we're going to need a lot of these. What is it, like, 1,500 blazing capacitors? We're going to need a bunch of those, so we'll get those seeds planted. I'm just trying to see, is there anything like basic crate singularity? Are you kidding me? I need 1,500 basic crates. Systems being taught how to do that. Crystal shards. What is this? Oh, from Better End Forge. I'm going to have to get this seed. So we're going back. We're going back in there, boys, and we're going to be going and getting those Aurora crystals. I think that's where you can get those crystal shards from. But we need a lot of singularities. That is a lot of them. Capacitors. A capacitato. Oh, a lot of that rubber. And then when we get those, we can craft the ultimate singularity, which requires one of every single one of those. And drop 1 singularity and 1 ender dust and cause an explosion within range of the items. Cool. And that's going to get us a random reward. And then we can get some creative stuff. Creative capacitor. That is a battery for, oh my gosh, you need 4 of those singularities to make one of these things. Are you kidding me? If I want creative essence, 4, you need 4. So you have to make 4. You're not just making 1 of each of those. You are making 4 of each. That's the wrong button. 4 of each of these in order to get any one creative item. Okay, that's a lot. What creative item are we going to go for? Because just like with our All the Mod 6, we just want 1. I'm not going to go crazy. Like, we can get a creative energy cube, and that'll give us infinite power, which is, generally what I go for. I don't know if we need to make anything else. Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to plant these seeds. We got quartz enriched iron seeds. Those would have been great to have earlier in the pack, but I've already made those, so it's not too big of a deal. So what do we need to do? We need to start diving into Mekanism. I need to start teaching the system how to make some things, so the next episode we can get into Mekanism. And then once we do, we will be able to start automating all of the crafting, because I don't want to use... what is this? Thermal for all the crafting purposes. We'll use Mekanism for everything that we can. So Mekanism. In order to get started, we need a bunch of stuff. We need these control circuits. We need the advanced. We're going to need all kinds of things. So one of the first things that we want to work on getting, and it's probably listed here in the quest book if we start here, is a metallurgic infuser. Yeah. And the metallurgic infuser allows you to take stuff and you can infuse them into different alloys. And ultimately, we're going to need, what is it, 4 of these? 4 metallurgic infusers, because we have alloys, there's carbon-based stuff like the steel, and we have the infused alloy, which is redstone, we have reinforced alloy, which is diamond, and then we have atomic alloys, which is refined obsidian. So we're going to need a total of 4 metallurgic infusers. So let's go ahead and craft those. So we're going to need 8 furnaces, not Mekanism furnace, 8 furnaces. And then we're going to want to go ahead and get ourselves some XNetty stuff. We're going to want to get XNet controller. And we're going to teach the system how to make these repeaters. You should know how to make stone, so that's fine. And comparators, learn to make those too out of stone. We're going to run out of crafting space. Crafter space. I really should have just probably jumped to the gold tier of those crafters, but it is what it is. Also, by the way, someone had mentioned in the comments today, as I was looking through, facades are in here. They're just not listed in JEI. So like if we look for factory dots recipe, nope, there's no facade for this. So maybe chisel stuff doesn't have facades. Like if I look for stone recipe. I didn't mean to put RR. Recipe. Or maybe usage. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything jumping out to me for a facade in JEI. Stone bricks probably wasn't the best thing to use to try. But I'm not seeing anything like super duper jumping out at me that screams a facade or a cable cover. Stone chisel. I'm gonna have to look at what version of refined storage I'm using, because I am running on version 1.9 for the pack, and it's supposed to be updated, but it doesn't seem to be. So I don't know, something funky must have happened. We'll have to see what's going on. Anyway, back to what we were doing, which was Mekanism. Okay, so we need metallurgic infusers. So we're gonna need a total of 4 of these guys. So I should be able to 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, so there are 4 metallurgic infusers. We're gonna need XNetty, an XNet controller. We're going to want some of the connectors. Yes, connectors and cables. We're going to want a interface from refined storage. And I do not think I've taught the system how to make an interface. I have not. Oh, no, I have. Haha. I am smart. So we're going to need an interface from refined storage. We're going to want crafters for each one of these. Yeah, for all 4 of them. And we'll go with iron crafters because they're going to have, some of them are going to have a lot of recipes. It doesn't hurt to just have the iron ones. The only thing that it would hurt is power, because iron interfaces can use quite a bit of power. So we're going to need crafters, and then we're going to need pipes. So let's go to Mekanism and then pipes. So we're going to want basic universal cables. Can I make more of these? Do I have more steel? I don't. And what about the other basic logistical transporters? Or are we just going to use pipes as in the pipes mod? I think we're going to end up just using the pipes mod. I want to use the basic universal cables for the power, but we'll just use the item transporters for the, well, item transportation from pipes. So we have a whole area clear over here, and I have already run refined storage to it. So this is going to be where we're going to set up our mechanism stuff. So what are we going to need? We're going to need to have our controller. It's going to have to sit somewhere. We have the interface is going to go here. Just trying to lay this out so that things are even, symmetrical, as I said earlier. Are we symmetricalized? Symmetricalized? Yes, we are. And then I'll just go ahead and break all these. You're going to need power, and we're going to need connectors on all these things. We're probably going to actually need to upgrade the connectors. We're going to need the interface. Is going to need cabling. Cables. Actually, I should just put those cables in there and then use these cables for all my stuffs. That's probably going to interfere with something here. So we're going to want to run this down underground, as underground as we can be, with a, floating factory here. Again, facades would be nice. Okay, so that's going to take care of that. And then we're going to need to get power to our controller. We're also going to need to get a connector. I'm going to have to make more of these cables. We also need a flux point. Flux point. Where'd you go? Flux point. Okay, so we're going to need a connector for the flux point. So the way that this is going to have to work is we're going to have to put the flux point here, right? And you are going to be on the output, and you are the metallurgic infusers. And it's going to fill up the power buffer on all of these. So yeah, it just finished. So we're going to have this here. I'm trying to remember how to do this because this can't see that because it doesn't have a connector on there, but a connector can't hook up to the Flux Networks guy directly. At least last time I tried this, it didn't work. Well, maybe it does now. Is that going to work? Am I going to be able to see the Flux Network as, oh no, yeah, I need a connector. If this is the case, I'll do it in the back. No, yeah, see, it doesn't see it as a connectable block, which means we can't pull power out of it through this. So we're going to have to do it out of the back, and we're going to set up a pipe here. So now this pipe will be our interface to energy in our system. So we're going to create our first channel, and then we're going to end the episode. But this is going to be called the energy channel. I always have my first channel be our energy channel. So that way we can, extract energy from here at max rate. We don't have to worry about doing anything else. And it's going to pull power from this pipe, which is pulling from here. And then once we hook up all of our machines, we'll be able to, now that I think about it, the way that I have this all set up is slightly inconvenient because I'm going to have to route connectors all the way through all of these, something like this, and then this, and this. But now we're going to be able to see all of our, metallurgic infusers in here. But anyway, that's it for this episode. We're gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, okay, I lied. We're gonna place our controllers on top, and I'll get those set up in place. And the next episode, we'll be able to come in and automate the setup of our, wrong wrench, automate the metallurgic infusing steps, and yeah, go from there. So I just need to get a cable here. Also, now that I think about it, why did I come in the back of this? No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Get down there. Get down there. Yeah, why did I come in the back? This has a bottom to it. There. Duh. And then I can just hook one cable up right smack dab here. And there we go. All of that is online. So it is ready for us to do the things that we need to do. So yeah, anyway, cleaning this up. And then next episode, we will come back. I don't actually honestly think we're going to have to access the bottom of this at all. So we'll just go ahead and cover all of this up. Bam. And now, oh my goodness. Look, I'm getting all discombobulated because I messed up with that interface. And everything's looking terrible. Bam. Okay. And you know what? I need a connector on the interface. We're going to have to access the interface too. There we go. All right, connected everything up. We're good to go. That's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.